Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is Kidlit Joy, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to review Run by Sarah Armstrong. This is a middle fiction suspense story that has been shortlisted for the CBCA Awards this year in 2026. And it's been a book that I've had for a while and I've been meaning to pick up. The blurb on the back says, Cass thought running away from home would solve all his problems, but he didn't count on getting hopelessly lost in the tangled Australian bush. Alone and afraid, Cass has given up all hope of rescue when he stumbles upon a strange family hiding out in the wilderness. He won't survive without their help, but when he discovers they're also on the run from something so big they won't even talk about it, he realizes his problems are just beginning. I believe this is my first Sarah Armstrong book, and it was great. It was a really captivating kind of story that kept me turning pages. I wanted to know what was going on with Cass, or Casper, as he's called. So Casper, at the start of this book, is living with his aunt. His father dropped him off with his aunt a number of years earlier, and that was because his father couldn't look after him anymore. To Kaz's mind, his dad basically gave up on him. Didn't hug him, didn't look after him, wouldn't talk to him, couldn't cook for him, etc. And Kaz has really negative memories of living with his dad. And at the start of the book, his aunt tells him, we're going to go visit your dad. Your dad's life, he's got his life back together. We're going to go visit him. And Kaz is really resistant to that idea because his entire perception of his father is negative. And he gets really frustrated with his aunt, who he loves, because she's forcing him to do this. On the way to visit his dad for the first time in 4 or 5 years, there is a road accident and Kaz sees his opportunity to run away. And he runs off into the bush and ends up lost and gets caught in, there's a landslide and he is injured, and he meets these two girls in the middle of the bush. Initially, they won't say what their names are. They say they're going to help him get back to the road, but then things happen and he gets stuck with them, and then he meets their dad. The more time that Kaz spends with this family, the more he learns about their past and why they are living off-grid. That just because they are running from something and Kaz is, you know, scared and worried and nervous being in their company, things aren't maybe what they seem in that regard. This book is very much about a child who has felt abandoned and lost and then feels abandoned again by the person who supposedly was going to take care of them, having to deal with those massive feelings and very valid feelings, while also being in a really stressful situation where he's in the middle of nowhere. This is brand new to him. He's with people he doesn't know if he can trust them. And yet all of that is kind of at war with his feelings of, if I go back, I'm going to be sent somewhere that I don't want to go. It was really interesting. You kept turning the pages. You needed to know what was going to happen next. So it was really well plotted. It was really well written. All of the characters felt really well fleshed out, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to leave more information about the book down below. So if you would like to know more, you absolutely can. Otherwise, I'd love to know, have you read Run? Are you planning on picking it up? Feel free to let me know. And if you have recommendations for similar middle grade titles, feel free to share those in the comments. If you just want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave any kind of leaf emoji. Otherwise, I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.